What's up everybody, my name is Kevin, this is Kevcargeek, follow me on IG, Kevcargeek, welcome! Alright, before we can do anything else, we need to do two things. Number one, give a huge shout out to Royal Max Motors along Kiambu Road next to Total petrol station Ridgeways. That is where you get this beauty and many more. Number two, we need to drive this machine. Come with me. Now, driving this car is such a new experience for me. For starters, this is a diesel engine. Not to say that I've not driven diesel engines before, but it's the first time that I'm driving a small car with a diesel engine. And the first thing that I notice is how much power it has in low RPMs, which is ideally why these cars are diesel engines. This car has pedal shifters on this side, and it also has a sport mode, a manual mode gear down here, so you can use either of the two, whichever you feel like. Let's try and see if we can do something fun. Oh my! This engine is even scary. It accelerates so fast, so fast. Now guys, this is the thing with diesel engines. At low RPMs, you get a thrust of power. Alright, now the styling of this car. Now this is the second time I'm having a Mazda on my channel. And I don't want to sound as if these guys have paid me to advertise them. But my oh my, man, this front grille looks aggressive, it looks sporty, it looks beautiful. Now guys, this is a 2015 Mazda Atenza. Atenza in Italian means attenzione. It means attention to detail, and I can promise you that Mazda have lived to this car's name, because this car is so well detailed, and especially safety features, aerodynamics. Styling of this car lives up to Mazda values. Mazda values, I don't know, I've never been to Mazda company, but I know they value the styling, they value the performance, they value the aerodynamics. Now if you look at this car, it's so streamlined. You can see how streamlined the design is, and this not only improves the performance, it saves on consumption. Because of the resistance created by the styling of a car. So the attention to detail of this car is awesome. As you can see, the trunk is big enough for someone who is big enough as me, and you're probably kidnapped and kept in a Atenza. You'll probably survive because plenty of room in here. It's a lot of room. The interior of the Mazda Atenza, it looks beautiful, it feels comfortable. You can see the leather stitching all around these places. This is carbon fiber. The leather stitching on this steer wheel, it looks so good. You can see the center console is also leather stitched and has ample of room to for cup holders. The infotainment system, the screen itself is not that responsive. It's not the best screens ever. Although they have complemented that with a command center, a command control here. So you can adjust the volume, you can change the music, you can change you can go through different panels right down here. So it makes it quite easy, especially while driving. You don't have to look at the screen to maybe adjust the volume, to change the music, or even to make a call. You can just make a call using this command button right here. So yeah, pretty cool. I also like where the start stop engine button is. It looks quite unique. I love it. On the steering wheel, you also have additional controls to change the volume and the channel, and to make calls, to change the music. On your right hand side, you have the cruise control. I'm not sure how many people use cruise control in this country because they don't know, but you have your settings right here. Speaking of Atenza, attenzion, if you guys remember what attenzion means, it means attention to detail. And I just love how Mazda has detailed this car. If you start the engine up to this car, you have an active driving display, so you don't have to keep looking at the speedometer, or especially, I think I've experienced this problem when you lower the steering wheel. When you lower it, it definitely gives you a more comfortable driving experience, but it comes in the way of the dashboard. So this, what have you called it?
Active driving display.
Okay, so this active driving display really comes in handy for someone like me. So you have a button right here to adjust the rear shear just as you want it. Such an attention to detail. You also have the iStop feature where you use it mainly in traffic to save on fuel. You also have your traction control button. Yeah, this is a pretty nice car. I love it. I also love the accelerator. Speaking of attention to details, this accelerator, if you notice, is not like all the other Toyotas, and okay, sorry to say that, but you'll notice that it's a very comfortable accelerator, and especially if you're traveling on long distances, you'll probably not get so tired on the journey. This car, to my utter surprise, has electric seats and they are heated. Now you can simply adjust your sitting position from this place, and the electronics will do their thing. You also have a button right here which is to set the memory of your settings. So if this car is being taken by someone else and you're the owner and now you're taking it back, you simply adjust your usual settings and the seat does its thing. Awesome. The interior of this car is actually 60% leather. If you check this, the door has leather stitching. The seats, they are fully leather, and also the back seats are fully leather. And back here feels expensive, it feels comfortable, it feels attended to quite well. The seats back here are heated as well. You can adjust the settings from this place on both sides. The air conditioning as well is featured back here. So the legroom back here is quite ample for me, and also the headroom is quite good. Oh, let's talk about the engine. Oh my gosh. So under the hood of this Mazda Atenza, we have a 2.2 liter diesel engine. Sky Active technology again is here with us, and this engine makes 173 brake horsepower. Now 173 brake horsepower is a lot of horsepower for this car, and so if you're thinking about a Mazda Atenza, if you want something fun, something beautiful, something luxurious, something that is attended to details, this is the right option for you. You can either choose the diesel engine if you don't fear it, but you can go for the petrol option. It also has this very huge battery from Mazda. This car has 3 cameras that are facing forward right on the windscreen. It also has parking sensors both at the front grille and at the rear end. These parking sensors will help you not to maybe bump into something as you're trying to make your 3-point turns. And the cameras are mainly used by the adaptive cruise control, but as well the parking sensors are able to guide you so well so that you don't get into small minor accidents. My sitting position is quite good and it makes me feel quite confident. I'm able to see all around quite easily. The steering of this car is quite responsive. I mean, I'm able to literally point the nose where I want it to, and being the second Mazda in my video, I would like to commend Mazda for that, because even the CX-5 is quite responsive. The suspension of this car also does quite a good job at soaking up bumps. I mean, this road is quite rough, but the ride in here is fairly smooth. Now, something that particularly attracts me to this car is its color. This wine red color suits every other detail that is involved in this car. If you look at the styling of this car, if you look at the engine of this car, if you look at how this car is designed, it's designed to give you a sportish experience, including the interior of the car. It's designed to give you that sports feeling. This is where I end this video. It's making me sad that I'm going to take this car back to the car yard, but I've really had some good time with this car. Again, a big shout out to Royal Max Motors for giving us this car to shoot with it. Visit them for more of these goodies, for more variety, for more good stuff. You can get them at Rejoice. Oh my, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, please like, please comment, please reach out to me. If you have a cool car that you'd want to support my channel with, please reach out to me via comments. Otherwise, adios muchachos. Next time.